cannon roll is a classic stunt. We're making a movie that's an homage to stunt performers. Why don't we make sure that we're doing the best and biggest, and maybe we can break some records?
7 rolls. We were trying to break that world record.
It's not an easy task to get that many rolls. You have to fine-tune it. We are at Boat Harbor Beach in Australia, and we are prepping for the cannon roll that I'm going to do in this car. Special Effects has rigged up a roll cage in this car to keep me safe, and then this giant cannon cylinder that we place in a very strategic spot. And then we put a piston inside of that cannon, and then we'll charge it with air. And then I have a button in my hand that blows that off. It'll flip the car over and start rolling down the beach.
Sand, it makes it roll slower, and it's even harder to achieve.
Everything has to go right. The weather, the density of the sand, the list goes on.
We're taking pressure out of the cannon, we're going faster, turning differently, like all these little adjustments are happening.
Let's reset again. Our first test, we did 4 rolls. Our second test, we did 7 rolls. And so we knew we were close.
The big stunts, those get your adrenaline pumping and your heart racing.
I'm a little scared, a little nervous, but that's part of the program.
Every measure you could take to make sure that the performer is safe is done. But at the end of the day, it's still dangerous what they're doing.
Logan's done cannons, Logan's done pipe ramps, Logan's done stuff, but he's never done something this big. This is a career stunt.
Stunts have been doing an incredible job. Logan Holladay is going to be flipping the car. They've tested it twice. It's gone really well, so hopefully we get a great one here today.
All cameras are speeding. Here we go.
Ready. And 3, 2, 1, action.
They didn't get the same rolls they got on the first 2 rehearsals.
Yeah.
Dug into the sand more. Maybe he didn't pitch it quite as, or pitched it too.
It was still an amazing roll, but it wasn't what we were trying to achieve. The first thing that I think about is like, is Logan okay? And Logan was fine. And then all of us go, boom, let's start analyzing it. Why didn't it go right? Why didn't it go like our last test? We're analyzing all the footage and looking at what we did different.
I'm gonna be sick. You got this. You're the one.
Why are you gonna say that? Why are you gonna say that?
There's the truth in the story that Colt's rusty. And it was such a beautiful role, and all the cameras got it. So we almost stopped there.
But we had one more car. We tasted it with our second test of 7 rolls, and we knew we could achieve it.
And so we ended up rolling it again.
And we finally came up with this calculation that gave us 8.5 rolls.
Ready. And 3, 2, 1, action.
We got really excited and we were jumping around like crazy, but then we were also waiting for like, is Logan good or not? We got the thumbs up, just like in the movie.
Logan's good. Logan's good. Come on!
Just eruption of cheers. So exciting for Logan.
He goes on to break the Guinness World Record for most cannon rolls in a film, and then he pulls me out of the car and pats me on the back for the stunt he just did.
You're so f***ed up. That you did the cool thing, and I'm just taking all the credit for it. Now you're taking the helmet from me.
I think it's
The levels of f***ed upness.
We ended up decreasing a lot of pressure to get it to just roll over. We put a G-force meter in the car, and the most G-forces it pulled at a spike was 16 Gs. It was really uncomfortable. I knew I did a lot of rolls. I had no idea how many, but I had a pretty good feeling that we did it.
Logan jumped in with 2 feet, and he really, really stepped up and gave us great stuff on this film.
It just made those moments even more visceral, even more special, knowing that we were a part of something new and a part of something that was going to break records.
It's so awesome.
We needed to make practical stunts happen.
I felt like we had to do it to honor our lineage as stunt performers.
Dave really supported Logan and myself and the team and knew that we could do what we set out to do, and we did.